as Ugandans, we can see a girl work so hard ever since she was a child, as in 8 years. And now she's in her late 20s, and people still cannot believe that this girl has made legit money. From a very young age, Sheilah's dad knew that he didn't want her daughter to be an ordinary person in society. What did he do about that? He got her daughter, put her in fancy schools, and made for her a way to meet people that could help in paving her future to what he probably thought she could be. I believe he wanted her to be a politician, even though she turned out into so much of entertainment and lifestyle, things like that. Either way, she's a very successful lady in Uganda. You cannot talk about the entertainment industry in Uganda and you do not speak about Sheilah Gashumba. While for most of us, the only thing we knew as the key to success was education, Sheilah was busy working on TV stations at just 8 years old. She worked on WBS as a kid and went to NTV and worked as a teenager, and she kept on going. I think at some point she was presenting on MTV, or she just hosted a show. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know what people think what she was doing all that time. Was it just networking, or I don't know? Because Sheilah is not the kind of person that I think her money was to take care of her parents, because her dad has proven to us that he can take care of himself, and I believe she was making money for herself. So fast forward, in 2017, she gets her first brand deal with AfriSale, and I believe that was a multi-million deal because her face was all over Kampala. She was on billboards. The one thing I know about Sheilah, I don't know her on a personal level, but she has mastered the art of networking. She knows how to connect with people. And tell me why in 2020 she gets to sign a brand deal with Yokuku. Most of the brands she gets signed to, we never knew about them before. We only get to know about them when she gets signed to them. And it's believed that that deal alone paid her about 70 million. And in that same year, she signed a deal with Sausage King. Those are two big brands that were willing to pay for her influence. When you think about World Remit, how much do you think they would pay an influencer for just being their ambassador and using their face on a billboard? And when you think about Sheilah Gashumba, how much do you think she would negotiate to be the ambassador to a brand like World Remit? And right now, when they see her living a life that most of us just dream of, they're like, no, when I look at you, I think you're doing something. I just can't tell what exactly you're doing, but you must be doing something shady. And on top of all those brand deals, Sheilah Gashumba has always been on the working scene, because in 2020, I guess, I don't remember when, she opened her own brand store called Gashlux, and that store sells very expensive clothing in Uganda. I tell you, it's one of a kind. I feel like she triples her profits on each sale. She's doing all that, but she's also a very big influencer on Instagram and Snapchat. Now, I know Snapchat doesn't pay creators from Uganda, but I don't know about Instagram. However, she gets these endorsements. And also on Snapchat, she gets to promote small businesses, where each business she promotes in 24 hours pays around 100k UGX, and she just has to post pictures of that business in 24 hours. And sometimes she's promoting like 5 businesses. 100,000 UGX is like $27, but let me tell you, that's some amount if you have like 5 businesses marketing with you in just one day, just to post their photos. You don't even have to say anything. You post the photos and tag the person or anyone who sent you the photos. That's how she does, and people pay for that service as well. On top of Gash looks, influencer money, Sheilah hosts very luxurious parties in Uganda. I think she's one of the most paid night hosts in Uganda. This girl is not just an ordinary host. She knows how to DJ, she can MC, she knows how to organize parties, and her parties are not these village parties where normal people just come and turn up. She has people coming from different countries just to attend her parties. She deserves everything she gets, because on top of hosting, she has her own night called Chop Life, and that Sunday is dedicated to her. She owns the night. It is hers. So even if the night makes, I don't know, about 100 million, she just has to give the cut to the bar and the service providers, and then she has all this money left. Besides that, while you're thinking about all the businesses she has had, there are people that just go to her nights only to tip her. They go there and they're like, I like the way you look tonight. Can I give you some $1,000? By now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh, that is too much for one person to be doing. Sheilah was like, I don't think that's enough for me. This year, she signed a deal with Don Julio. Don Julio is some kind of alcohol. I think it's rich people that take it, or it's expensive. I don't know. But she was like, I don't think that's enough. I should add something to all my talents and all my sources of income. And I learned how to DJ. So with all those accomplishments and that hard work, do you still believe that Sheilah Gashumba has to first sleep with a man to go on a luxurious trip or to live a luxurious life? Let me know in the comment section.